Okay, pages 66 to 67 in your System 44 book. So let me go ahead and share my screen so we can go over the learning targets and the expectations. Morning or afternoon. Okay, so let me get my mouse in. So 66 to 67, this is text 3 of the module. So we have a news article 3, learning targets. I can read a news article 2 times to develop fluency and support comprehension. I can cite evidence to support my written analysis. And then I can determine the central idea and details of a text and provide an objective summary. So there's 2 words you need to know, at least for the first 2 pages. Okay, you'll see these on 66 to 67, even though the story is 4 pages long. You have protein and activates. Protein is a noun. There's substances found in all living bodies. Protein. And activates make something to, start working. So purpose for reading. Let's read to find out how a game can help others. This is one of my favorite texts. This is interesting. Please read along silently as Please follow along silently as I read. I won't read silently. Oh my gosh, that's too funny. Be prepared to answer the comprehension questions on page 66. I'm going to go ahead and read you those questions first. Let me see if I can get my image made up. Oh, yay. Okay, so let me get the So the 3 questions are, what did researchers need to figure out? Question 2 is, why did researchers want to solve this problem? And question 3, sorry, the light's messing with the, what is an antonym of the word activates in paragraph 4? Okay, so let me read this to you. Gaming for good. In 10 days, gamers solved an important problem. They wanted to find out how a monkey virus worked. A virus is a tiny particle. It infects living cells. It copies itself inside cells. Some viruses cause deadly diseases in humans. HIV causes AIDS. A similar virus causes AIDS in monkeys. A puzzling protein. Viruses need proteins to reproduce. A protein activates the monkey virus. Researchers wanted to unlock the protein structure. That might let them disable the protein. Proteins are long chains, they twist and turn. Researchers studied the monkey virus protein. They worked on it for 10 years. Still, the protein puzzled them. They could not unlock its structure. Page 67. At last, the researchers asked for help. They contacted video game players. The gamers play Fold It. It is a science game. The game's design allows players to unlock proteins. They use animated 3D models. They fold the models into shapes. Each folded model demonstrates a protein structure. And then 2 more pages, page 68. Gamers to the rescue. Most Fold It players are not scientists, they just love puzzles. Players use the game to find a protein's most stable shape. People are better at this than computers. In 2011, Fold It players went to work. They tried to unlock the monkey virus protein. They designed models. Then they tested each model. Had they folded the protein correctly? In just 10 days, gamers did it. They figured out the structure of the protein. They succeeded where scientists had failed. On page 69. This is great news for science. Now science can look for ways to block the protein. They might stop it from activating the monkey virus. In time, they might find new ways to treat human HIV. The ingenuity of game players can be used to solve a wide range of scientific problems, one scientist said. Scientists are excited. They are happy to have gamers help them. So I'm going to read this story a second time. So go ahead and go ahead and fill in those answers to the 3 questions on 66. And then I will be rereading the text. When I reread, I'll be leaving out words. I want you to say the word that I leave out. When you're done, you're thinking about the key idea. You'll be filling in the key idea and details in the summary. The key idea, the sentence frames at the top of 69. Did I say 66? This actually, this is 68. And then, oh no, that's right. Ooh. I forget it's 4 pages long. So on 66 to 67, the key idea you can see at the top, you'll be filling in once we're done. So gamers blank, a problem related to a monkey virus. So what do they do? Okay, let me zoom back in. And then 2 important details from those 2 pages. The virus is important because, and the protein is important because. And then we'll talk about the summary once I'm done reading. Okay. Now, when I reread, I'll only be rereading 66 to 67 and leaving the words out on those 2 pages. So please fill those in as I go. Gaming for good. In 10 days, gamers solved an important. They wanted to find out how a monkey virus. A virus is a tiny particle infects living. It copies itself inside cells. Some viruses cause deadly diseases. HIV causes AIDS. A similar virus causes AIDS in. Viruses need proteins to reproduce. A protein activates the monkey virus. Researchers wanted to unlock the protein structure. That might let them disable the protein. Proteins are long chains. They twist and turn. Researchers, the monkey virus protein, they worked on it for 10. Steal the protein, then. They could not unlock its structure. At last, the researchers asked for, they contacted Video Game. The gamers play Fold It. It is a science game. The game's design allows players to protein. They use animated 3D models. They fold the models into shapes. Each shape model demonstrates a protein. Okay. So go ahead and fill in the key idea and details. Make sure that you write the sentence frame for the important details in the space provided. That way it's a complete sentence. Okay. Then when you get to the summary, you're writing a short statement about the main points. Well, you've already done that work. So this key idea and the details, those 3 sentences, is your summary. So go ahead over, once you have page 67 complete, go over into Canvas and you'll open up this assignment pages, actually I think it's a quiz, pages 66 to 67 summarized. Okay, you can see it right in the modules underneath February 21st, or of course you can go to assignments, little shortcut we have, and then you'll see it in there as well. Okay, so pages 66 to 67. And once you pop that open, of course, I have the directions again, and it is set up for an essay format. So you will type your 3 sentences right in here. Make sure you submit, and then you are all set.